Mr. Whipple here. I'm going to go over Studies Weekly 5, Fundamental Liberties. The United States of America prides itself on protecting the rights and liberties of its people. Our form of government comes from the idea outlined in the Declaration of Independence that all people have certain rights. What are those rights? To whom do they apply? The Bill of Rights is the set of the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. These 10 amendments describe the rights and liberties granted to all Americans. At the time it was written, however, not everyone was protected by the Bill of Rights. American Indians were not considered citizens and were not included. Enslaved people living in the United States were also not protected. Instead, there were slave codes that allowed owners to do as they wished with no laws to stop them from mistreatment. Women also had fewer rights than men. Today, the Bill of Rights applies to everyone living in the United States, regardless of gender, race, or citizenship. Many cases have been brought to the courts, and more amendments have passed to guarantee the rights of all. Look at the list of the Bill of Rights. Many of these rights are still being discussed and defined in modern society. Some people argue that cruel and unusual punishment means the death penalty should not be allowed. People also debate what the right to bear arms means. At the time of the Constitution, guns were very different than they are today. Does the right to bear arms mean citizens can own military weapons? Can states make laws prohibiting sales of certain types of guns? These are just two of the modern debates about the old document. One right that may seem strange to the modern world is the Third Amendment. This says that people have the right to refuse to have soldiers quartered, living, in their house. This amendment was added because British laws required homeowners to house soldiers when asked. The homeowners did not want to be forced to quarter soldiers. It was very inconvenient and expensive. That's all I've got. If you got any questions, contact me.